What up, Laker Nation? Here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Doc Rivers will be staying with the Philadelphia 76ers. I told you guys weeks ago that my source told me that the only way Doc will not be coaching the Sixers if he wanted to leave. I told him that management, the owners, was not firing Doc. They was not going to let Doc go. So Laker fans, people who didn't like Doc, I know they that's like a sign of relief for the people who didn't like Doc. But Doc Rivers will be going back to the Sixers. But let me tell you this real quick. James Harden, the Sixers got to do right. They cannot pay that man a dime over 2 years, $40 million. They cannot pay him anything more. James Harden is washed up. It's over for him. He need to get the same treatment. He just need to get slandered on these YouTube, the media. Also, let's talk about Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris, for the third year in a row, keep getting the pass. Every year, last year talked about Ben Simmons choking. This year, James Harden choking. Tobias Harris make $30 million a year, and he get passes more than anybody I know. See, people keep looking at that he's the third option, and so they feel that, oh, well, he's the third option, and they look at his numbers, and he making 16 points, but still, $30 million a year, he need to get some heat. And Jimmy Butler said, y'all picked me over Tobias Harris. See, the thing was with that, I'm gonna give y'all the backstory on that. Tobias Harris, the thing was with that was, Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler came to the Sixers at the same time. And the thing was that Jimmy Butler did his thing in the playoffs, but Ben Simmons was complaining that the ball wasn't in his hands. So that's why that was one reason why they went with Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, because they want the ball back in Ben Simmons' hands. Ben Simmons was complaining about having the ball in his hand, but yet he didn't do nothing. Jimmy Butler killed in that Toronto series. They lost in a heartbreaking last-minute shot by Kawhi. They should have brought him back. He wanted to come back. He got the exact same contract. Tobias had 5 years, 180. And the Sixers looked at Tobias being 3 years younger and less of a problem, because Jimmy Butler had this more inner man in him that Tobias Harris or Ben Simmons has. And that's what these teams keep making mistakes. And that's why I tell you guys, stop always quick to say we need to get rid of Rob Pelinka and Rob do so much of a bad job. Because a lot of these general managers and these ownerships and these teams, they do a horrible job year in and year out. I could break down just about every team and point out big time mistakes these teams made. And people when they're quick to knock the Lakers on the moves they made, the Lakers had a bunch of minimum contracts. And people say, oh, they was old. If you think about the real old person was, if you want to say old, was probably Melo and maybe like Rondo and Ariza. But them guys, you was only looking for them to play like 15 minutes. So they had enough to play 15 minutes. But just because a guy like 32, 33, like guys like Russ, Bazemore, Ellington and Bazemore, they not like old and burnt out. They've been role players playing limited minutes. They had a lot left in them, so you can't classify them as old players. You know, their age went up when you count that they was 33 years old. But I'll end this video. I need you guys to like, subscribe. Peace. I will give a big shout out to my boy LA Sports Live. I seen him yesterday. He pulled up on me. I'm out here in LA. You know, he pulled up on me. I will give him a shout out. So I need you guys to like and subscribe. Peace.